stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie skies are wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, deep in the heart of Texas.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to Wack, King of the Hill podcast. I am Mike, and that is
Rusty, still Rusty.
Still Rusty. Damn, I keep thinking it's going to change. Welcome, folks, to a That Ain't Right Friday, where we talk all things kind of King of the Hill adjacent. We're going to start this one off by kind of going over our Wrapped from Spotify. Now, the thing is, we've got a Wrapped for there's a Wrap for YouTube, there's a Wrap for something else. I can't remember what the other one is, but right now we're going to go over the Spotify one. And just this is basically an episode to tell you guys how much we love you and appreciate you.
I didn't know YouTube had one. I haven't looked at our YouTube page.
They just started doing one. All right. So this is the Bois, a King of the Hill podcast 2025 Wrapped for creators. Now let me find it here. Which one am I looking at? Okay, right here. So 2025, it was quite a year for us. And by the way, I look at it and every one of them says this.
That was something they say. Yeah.
A little proof that hard work pays off. Again, every one of them says it. 54.2 thousand total plays. Now, this is just Spotify. I want you guys to understand. 2.1K or 126% increase from last year. Thank you very much. Total new audience, 1.7K. We're up 999%.
That's crazy.
I think that's about as much as you can go.
As high as it gets.
Total followers rose by 60%. Thank you so much to whoever's out there listening to us. Listening time. Now, Does that say 1 million minutes?
That's 1 million minutes of listening time.
I believe you're right. 1 million minutes of listening time. Hours of listening.
17.7K hours.
17.7K. Yeah, that's crazy. Days of listening. 740 days.
That's years.
There's only 365 in one.
It was 2 years.
Weeks of listening. 105 weeks.
Yep.
Months of listening. 24. There's only 12 in a year.
There is.
Years of listening.
2 years of listening.
Yeah, that's amazing. Amazing.
Wow.
Increase in total listening time from last year, 26%. Now, again, remember this is
amazing too.
Yes, just remember this is just Spotify. Okay. If I go down a little further, this year, one episode rose above the rest.
Probably the pilot.
It's the first one. Yep. We got 1,000 plays out of it.
The pilot gets hit a lot because everybody that finds it goes back to the pilot. So
they try to start over. Yeah.
Yeah.
349% more than our average episode.
That's crazy.
17% of our audience discovered us through our top episode. They say they're still quoting it. Bullshit. It's on every one of them like that. Hot takes, love notes, and everything in between. King of the Hill's own John Redcorn, a.k.a. Jonathan Joss interview at the Green Room.
I was going to say that one got probably the most everything. It
got the most comments. Yeah, because
a very big episode.
Tragic.
Yeah. We have. I don't have access to the Spotify comments either because people leave comments there too, right? We need to be.
You can get to them through Megaphone, our host.
You can. I'll have to go look at it. Yeah.
This was the most used emoji. A big thumbs up.
Big thumber.
United States left 46 comments. Now that's pretty good for Spotify, seeing that Spotify is not really known for comments yet.
Yeah, so that's bad. I didn't even know about it until I saw that right there.
Most comments left were on June 1st, 2025. I'm assuming that is the day after or the day of we released the Jonathan Joss interview.
Yeah, that's around there. Yeah,
got to be right around that. Yeah. Our listening passport. We reached 43 countries overall, which doesn't mean a whole lot to me, just simply because if I've got a VPN on, I mean, it doesn't matter. United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, and Australia are our big international listeners.
Okay. Well, thank y'all.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Or an upside down. Thank you. Top fans assemble. We are the top 10 show for 780 people. Isn't that amazing?
Wow,
That is amazing.
that's
And again,
crazy to
just
me.
on Spotify. Okay. We're a top 5 show for 522 people. We are the number 1 show. I was in a box for 133 fans.
That's
It should
insane.
should be 134. Your top fan streams 6.2 times more than everyone else, which makes sense. 45 of them binged more than 2 episodes in one day, which is amazing. 20% of the people out there hit play within 24 hours of a new episode drop. Thank you very much. And then I think we're about done here. Let's see what the next thing is. It goes without saying, your fans have great taste. This is the thing that throws me. Okay. And I'll tell you why here in just a second. But
Okay.
this is the music that our fans listen to on Spotify along with us. Okay.
Yep.
Taylor Swift, which makes sense, biggest artist in the world. Kendrick Lamar makes total sense. Morgan Wallen on the countryside makes total sense. Eminem, number 4, and Suicide Boys at number 5. So those are our big ones. And then if we go to audiobooks, we've got Fahrenheit 182 by Mark Hoppus and Dan Ozzie. And then we've got Codename Pale Horse by Scott Pine. Original Sin by Jake Tapper. Jake Tapper is an odd one. He is he's a big I don't know if you know anything about Jake Tapper, but he was a guy for, I think it was ABC News, but now, or NBC News maybe.
I know who you're talking about. Wasn't he the guy that did the alcohol stuff? Is that guy?
I don't know.
He does. Oh no, I'm thinking of Bar Rescue. That's
shows.
John
John Tapper. No, Jake Tapper is a he's a reporter, and he shows up on the Lonely Island podcast a lot for some reason.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah,
then Diddly Squat by Jeremy Clarkson and Useless Facts That Will Put You to Sleep. Now that sounds like our fans right there. Useless Facts That Will Put You to Sleep. Top shows that they also listen to: Joe Rogan, of course, Last Podcast on the Left, of course. I want to say something about that Talking Simpsons podcast. That is one of the greatest front covers I've ever seen. That is very, very nice. I love that. And then Small Town Murder, big show, and then Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. That's what everybody else is listening to in addition to us. You might want to frame this. A 2025 marathon show. Fans listens to you for longer than 98% of other shows. A 2025 talked about show. You received more comments than 98% of other shows. Shared 96%. We got shared more. And then let's see what else we got here. That's it. But I can share this out if you guys want to see it. I'm not sure why you would want to, but I can certainly share it out if you want. Hey, now I'm a YouTube follower. Thank you. I was in a box. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
But I tell you what, those are all very impressive things, and I thank you so much. Now, the other thing I was going to say about that is I went through even more of Rogue Media shows, and when I did, I went to some of the more ridiculous shows that I've done, right? And some of the stuff I've done by myself, some of the stuff I've done with you, some of the stuff I've done with Zach. And on that list of other listened to podcasts, probably about 90% of them have Bois on that list also. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Good. Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I thought that was cool. So that means they're over there finding other stuff that we're doing. So I do appreciate it, guys. That's really, really great. You got anything to tell them about that stuff?
What was that again?
You got anything to say about the Spotify stuff?
Oh, the Spotify stuff? Nah, not really. I appreciate everybody watching though. And if you do have us in your top 5, share it with us on social media, whether it be Instagram, tag us in a story, or share it with us on the Facebook page. Go post y'all's YouTube stuff or your Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, Wrapped. That'd be great. I'd love to
see where we're at in your life. Yeah.
So I've got one other thing here. I've got 2 other things, but I think I'm gonna save a couple of them. But anyway, Dan McGrath. I know you know that name. I know that name. He was a writer on The Simpsons and The King of the Hill. He died at 61 years old, which is very young for anybody. Brooklyn-born Emmy winner, also worked on the Harvard Lampoon, Saturday Night Live, Mission Hill. This was written by Mark Barnes, November 15th, so it's a couple weeks old.
Yeah.
Dan McGrath, the Emmy-winning comedy writer and producer who had 2 stints on The Simpsons before spending 8 years on King of the Hill, has died. He was 61. McGrath died Friday, November 14th at NYU Langone Hospital in Brooklyn after suffering a stroke. His sister Gail, I don't want to try that last name, told The Hollywood Reporter, by the way, this came from The Hollywood Reporter, after writing and editing the Harvard Lampoon, Mr. McGrath landed on Saturday Night Live in 1991, worked on the show for 2 seasons, sharing an Emmy nomination in 1992 while frequently collaborating with Adam Sandler, Chris Farley. McGrath received writing credit on 50 episodes of The Simpsons, which is amazing, from 92 to 94, and producing credit on 24 of those. So he got writing credit on 50 of them, and half of those he produced. And let's see, he joked that he was a founder and co-chairman of Tamarabuchi Heavy Manufacturing Concern.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where that came from, but he was the guy. His more notable episodes included The Devil and Homer Simpson. I do remember that one. Time and Punishment.
Yeah, I know that one.
Bart of Darkness, and then several of the Treehouse of Horror installments. Boy Scouts in the Hood and Homer's Phobia, for which McGrath got writing credit on 11 episodes. Those included Full Metal Dust Jacket and The Men Who Knew Too Much for King of the Hill. He got producing credit on 28 of the episodes from 2002 to 10. McGrath was born in Brooklyn in 1964. His father was a machinist and electrician. His mother, Eleanor, a homemaker. He attended Regis High School in Manhattan, then Harvard. Of course, that tells you why he was on the Lampoon. He also directed out-of-the-box plays before graduating with a degree in East Asian Studies.
That's different.
It's very specific. In 1987, around this time, he designed computer games for an education software company based at MIT. McGrath also wrote for Muppets Tonight, the animated show Gravity Falls, Sammy, Mission Hill, and the PJs. And then he taught classes at the Brooklyn Comedy Collective, where he said he could be appeased and safely approached with the offer of raw steaks and Popeye's spicy chicken. In addition to his mother and sister, survivors included brothers and his sister-in-law, his nephew, and his nieces. So he will be missed. Very big comedy mind and someone very big in the King of the Hill family.
Big King of the Hill family. Yeah. Well,
all right. One other thing, and I think we mentioned this, but I'm not sure that we really went over it. But a grand jury in Texas indicted the man of killing King of the Hill voice actor Jonathan Joss. Okay, we did. Okay. Yes. He is out on bond, a $200,000 bond. But there's no way that he doesn't get criminal time for that. And then from comicbook.com by Nick Valdez, this was written December 2nd. King of the Hill really needs to address Luann's absence.
Yeah, I read over that. Yeah. Pretty much he just goes to talk about how they haven't addressed it yet, and this gives them like a perfect opportunity to address it now that they have 2 full seasons again, or 3 more seasons actually that we end up with 15, 16, and 17, potentially 18, 19, and 20. Who knows? Hopefully. Otherwise, we don't have very many legs left on episodes. We're on season 8 of 13. We have 5 seasons left of the original series. And we've discovered that when we go through the seasons of the new seasons, they go by just a little bit faster because there's not very many of them. Yeah, there are not very many of them. That season 1 ripped. Yeah, we ripped right through that first that 14th season rather.
Yeah. We'll do watch-alongs, and then when we get to 14, we'll treat it the same way we do these seasons. And so be looking forward to that. But just right now, enjoy all of the King of the Hill that you can possibly get. Enjoy the fact that the nation, which is so different from the time that it went off, still loves these people. And Mike Judge is I just can't help but feeling Mike Judge is one of us, you know?
Yeah,
he's that kind of guy.
I feel like he is too. Yeah, no, I agree.
Join the Daily High Club.
the premier destination for glass water pipes, vaporizers, and accessories. Since 2015, we've sold over 1 million quality products and teamed up with legends like Snoop Dogg and Tommy Chong. Ready to elevate your smoking game? Visit dailyhighclub.com for our El Primo subscription box or shop unique pieces today.
Discover the world of luxury sex toys at Luxury Toy X and indulge in the ultimate pleasure experience. For years, we have been dedicated to the belief that sexuality and wellness are essential components of a happy and healthy life. With over 70,000 satisfied customers, we take pride in our ability to provide products that enhance your sexual well-being. Join our community of satisfied customers and unlock a world of pleasure and self-discovery. Visit luxurytoyx.com today.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The number one thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Baby girl, were you staring at me? You know that's not convincing, right? Try again. Well, you shouldn't just be staring then. You should taste.
I miss your presence, your laughter.
I watched, did I tell you about watching the 15 things that you didn't know about didn't know about Office Space? Did I tell you about that?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So yeah, I was in the box. Says worst case scenario, just started over. That's true. We could do that. So I watched this video on YouTube about 15 things you didn't know about Office Space, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love it so much. And one of the things is that, it bombed. Like it bombed hard in the theaters. I think it made $2 million totally worldwide, right? Off of what they put into it.
Yeah.
And so the studio was like, screw that, and so they put it out on video, and that's where it really blew up. Comedy Central alone showed it 34 times in 1 year. And so people started quoting it. They started watching it all the time, and it grew huge, right? Mike Judge got all this credit for making this great movie that became like a cult classic. Well, because of that, when they were rebooting The Office, he got a treatment and said, we would like for you to produce the new version of The Office. Now, in that treatment, there's always like, a first page that tells you, here's what we think it's going to be. Here's what it could be, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It said where movies like Office Space fail, The Office picks up and succeeds.
Okay.
He said what he did is he closed it and he told them politely no and never talked to them again because they insulted his own movie.
Yeah.
Amazing. Greg Daniels went on to do The Office, and it was pretty amazing, honestly.
No, it was. It was really good. Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, that is a Friday. I think we're done here. My wife is asking me to leave the premises, so I have to get my stuff together. Apparently, we've got mold in the bathroom. So
yep, I've got mold in my ass. Yeah.
All right, tell them where they can find us.
Guys, you can find us at a Piggly Wiggly near you. Right. We're in the bread aisle right next to the tortillas.
Croissants.
You can find us at BWAAAKOTH on a variety of social media applications. I try to try out new ones and what works and what doesn't work. Do not use Blue Sky. Blue Sky is absolutely inundated with pornographic material, and it is no longer a viable option before social media. So I have
crazy
since
how fast that happens.
it's crazy how fast it happens and becomes unregulated. And once it becomes unregulated, that's when the bottom falls out of it because of the access that children have to applications these days and stuff like that. It kind of goes a little crazy. But yeah, so don't
remember
go
when
looking
Blue
for
Sky
us
was
on
an
Blue
invite
Sky.
only?
Yeah, actually, I do remember
it
that.
started off as invite only, and now
Yeah.
all of a sudden you got pornography everywhere.
Yeah, you can also find me at Instagram at thatdirtbag. That's it, I think. Yeah,
That's
I think
right.
that's it.
That's right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love you all. Thank you for always joining us. Thank you for
Yeah, we
always being
appreciate
around.
it.
We
Yeah,
really
we
do
appreciate it.
appreciate it. And I think there's only one thing left to say.
There's only one thing left to say, and hopefully in the new year, me and Mike could get a tattoo artist in town on. And me and Mike have discussed it a few times of getting the word Wimatanye tattooed on us. I personally have 0 tattoos, so it would be a unique experience all the way around for me.
In a heartbeat. I was in a box that he just followed us on Christian Mingle. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah.
And if anybody else gets a
Farmers
Bois
only also.
KOTH tattoo, make sure you send it to us so we could see
Oh,
your
yeah.
Bois tattoos. That'd be nuts.
Just if you have King of the Hill tattoos too, I'd love to see them.
Hey, if somebody has a Bois KOTH tattoo, I'll actually send you $50.
Ooh, yeah,
I'll
pay half
send
of that.
somebody
Sure.
50. Okay, there we'll send you $25 piece, $50 total if we see a
And a
Bois
secret
tattoo.
surprise.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, and a secret surprise. There you go.
Yeah, if you get a
It'll
Bois
be,
tattoo, I'll do something for you. And
it'll
you can
be
be on the
a
show.
shit in
How's
a
that?
box. There you go. And
Yeah.
you can be on the show.
Yeah, you can be
That'd
on
be
the show.
great.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd
Yeah,
love
that'd be
it. I'd love
nuts.
it.
That'd be
But if you
insane.
are a tattoo artist and you listen to us and you are around and you want to give us those tattoos live on the air, happy to do it. I've got the space to do it.
Yep. So if you
All
do
right.
it, let us know.
I was in a box. Says he's going to send his Cash App now. So that's good. All right. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you again on Monday.
And that is a Wimatanye.
Wimatanya indeed, mofos. Bye.